Previously on Impact Wrestling.
So Jordynne Grace is 12 nights away from defending her Knockouts Championship at Slammiversary. Kimberly looking for a bit of a test of strength here with Jordynne Grace, and Jordynne Grace will show her just how powerful she can be. Spinebuster by Jordynne Grace. Jordan just scoops and slams. Jordynne Grace has Kimberly up, and Grace driver connects Jordynne Grace, perhaps sending a clear message to Deonna Purrazzo. Hold on a second. Is she here?
Did you really think I would be coming to the ring tonight, Jordan? I didn't come to Impact Wrestling to engage in frivolous combat. I came to be the Knockouts champion. And on July 18th, you put that title on the line, so that's when you'll meet me in the ring.
We got a chance to end the North and capture gold. So if you need my help tonight, I'll be there.
Sami Callihan, one-on-one with Josh Alexander. And Callihan drives the knee. Sami Callihan spun all the way into the canvas. Now the ankle lock from Josh Alexander. Somebody, indeed, the page is at the referee. Ken Shamrock said earlier, if you need me out there with you, I'll be there. And Sami Callihan delivers the pile driver for the North. Does their record tag team championship reign get shattered on the 18th of July?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Make way, make way. Crown it door in the dome, you want it, come and get it. Noble bloodline, vintage, rule with an iron fist. This is how we do business. My squad go ballistic.
This Saturday night, our world changes. Disruption will shake Impact Wrestling to its very core. Welcome to the last stop on the road to Slammiversary. This is Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a 10-woman knockouts tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the Valley of Shadows, Rosemary.
And we kick things off, ladies and gentlemen, on the final Impact Wrestling before Slammiversary with a match that will have implications for the Knockouts #1 contenders gauntlet match this Saturday. 99% of the competitors competing this Saturday in action here in this Knockouts tag team matchup. As you see the arrival of former Knockouts champion Rosemary already in the ring. Kiera Hogan, Tasha Steelz, and Kimberly.
And from Slamtown, accompanied to the ring by Johnny Bravo, Taya Valkyrie.
Taya Valkyrie also involved in the #1 contenders gauntlet match this Saturday at Slammiversary. Taya Valkyrie knows what it takes to become Knockouts champion. She holds the distinction, ladies and gentlemen, of being the longest reigning Knockouts champion in Impact Wrestling history. We invite you to join in on the conversation tonight. Use the hashtag ImpactOnAccessTV. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Already barking at her lackey, her caddy, Johnny Bravo. The ring continuing to fill up with knockouts.
Their opponents in this match first from Defiance, Havoc, and Nevaeh.
Nevaeh, one of the newest arrivals of Knockouts to Impact Wrestling with her best friend, Havoc. These two were a tag team on the independent scene and now here in Impact Wrestling.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Alicia Edwards.
We'll see how Alicia Edwards fares with this team here, staying on the same side as Nevaeh and former Knockouts champion Havoc as they await their tag team partners.
Their tag team partner, Susie.
Susie, the alter ego of Su Yung. I'm not sure how this team's going to get along, especially knowing that only one can win this Saturday, but it's going to be a lot of fun to call.
finally, from Chicago, Kylie Ray.
Smiley Kylie made her Impact Wrestling debut at Bound for Glory last year. She wants to slide inside the ring, and she may not know what's awaiting inside the ring for Smiley Kylie. 10 knockouts, folks. All set for action here, and I can welcome my broadcast colleague, finally, 5-time knockouts champion, Madison Rayne. It's a night filled with knockouts, and Madison, you'll buy against these knockouts this Saturday night at Slammiversary.
Sure will, and to your point, you said 99% of the knockouts in that #1 Contenders Gauntlet are in this match here tonight.
Whoa!
Leaving 1%, the 1%er, the genius, not beating her body up nights before Slammiversary. I love this.
So we're getting a preview of sorts of what's going to happen this Saturday night. #1 Contenders Knockout Gauntlet match. And Havoc and Nevaeh working together here. Now, this is a tag team match, Madison Rayne, but come Saturday night, it's all knockouts for themselves. You don't have any friends. There are friends inside the ring. Do you think that the friendships go out the window come Saturday?
Absolutely. I think all of these women are going into this match thinking, I know somebody's got my back. Until it comes down to those two. And I can't wait to watch the wheels fall off of all of these so-called friendships.
Oh, you say that it's lonely at the top. We'll find out come Saturday. Big roundhouse kick there by Havoc. Mentioned she's a former knockouts champion. Tensions at an all-time high here, folks, as we are literally on the doorstep to Slammiversary this Saturday night, exclusively on pay-per-view. We'll talk all about what's going to go down at Slammiversary throughout this night. But this knockouts tag team match is quickly breaking down. Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz all over Nevaeh. And we'll see if Nevaeh's partners come to her aid. There's Rosemary. Susie says that's bad. And Susie with a somersault. Plancha style to the outside.
Pick me up. Alicia Edwards is getting brave here in this match tonight. What is...
Alicia Edwards wants...
Oh!
And down goes all knockouts. Alicia Edwards tossed out of the ring by her partner Havoc, and they're working together. Kylie Ray wants to tag, and let's see if Havoc obliges.
Does she know at this point in the match that you don't really have to...
She's all happy. There goes Havoc. She's gonna fly. And Jessica Havoc. Wow. Havoc laying it all on the line. This close to Slammiversary, sending a message to everybody. Rosemary clutching at her knee. Smiley Kylie Ray is legal. And she's intercepted by Taya Valkyrie. And Taya Valkyrie will slow things down. And Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan send Havoc. They've been in a rivalry for weeks. Snapmare boot to the back by Taya Valkyrie. And Madison, this is what you're going to have to deal with come Saturday. You sit here unscathed, but you haven't been in the ring for months.
What is your point? I was a child prodigy when I started in this business. I've only gotten better. I've taken a year off at a time, come back and become knockouts champion. Don't talk to me about, oh, you haven't been in the ring in a long time. So?
Okay, all right, we'll see what happens on Saturday. Rosemary looking for the upside down on Kylie Ray. And Taya Valkyrie throwing chops into the midsection. How'd you like to look at Rosemary up close and personal? Sends chills down your spine.
Ask Johnny Bravo how he likes it.
Oh, you did that on Locker Room Talk. And then you had that ridiculous interview with yourself. Cover by Taya Valkyrie and a kick out at 2.
I saw nothing ridiculous about it. It was phenomenal TV, and I don't know if you know, the ratings went through the roof.
And Taya Valkyrie setting up Kylie Ray with a German suplex assisted by the boot by Rosemary. And look at the cast of characters around the ring. Rosemary goes for the cover. And Kylie Ray escapes at 2. Have you ever seen a more diverse group of knockouts since you've been here, since the knockouts were created?
No, I haven't, and that is one of my favorite things about this current locker room, this current group of women. Right now, in this moment, one of my favorite things is that they're all dumb enough to beat each other up nights before Slammiversary. Look at them all reaching for a tag. let me get in and show what I can do. No, sit down and relax.
Valkyrie runs the boots through Kylie Ray. Well, we know that we have a Knockouts Championship match also this Saturday night when Jordan Grace defends against Deonna Purrazzo. There's a cover and a kick out by Kylie Ray. You've gone on record saying you think that Deonna becomes new Knockouts champion. You may become new #1 contender for that Knockouts Championship, and then you'll get that arm bar from Deonna Purrazzo, and she'll break your arm off.
You need to settle down here tonight. That's not what's going to happen. You're right. I've gone on record, and I maintain I think Deonna Purrazzo walks out of Slammiversary as Knockouts champion, and sadly for her, that title reign is going to be short-lived.
Here comes Tasha Steelz. Sorry to interrupt you.
Okay. No, go ahead.
Just 4 more sleeps, ladies and gentlemen, until we get to Slammiversary this Saturday night. It's like counting down towards Christmas. Don't check your math. I'm 100% right. We go to sleep Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We wake up Saturday, and it's Slammiversary nights. Look at Kylie Ray trying to fight back here against Tasha Steelz. Kylie Ray, one of the most athletic knockouts on the roster, and that's saying a lot. Tasha Steelz with the reversal, and Kylie eats the turnbuckle. Oh, big shot there. Tasha Steelz may become #1 contender this Saturday night. A huge opportunity. You have talked about Kiera Hogan and where you think she should be right now in the Knockouts. If she doesn't win Saturday, she may not see her chance at the Knockouts Championship in 2020.
I disagree. I think that Kiera Hogan is on the cusp of having a breakout year in 2020. It's just going to be after Madison Rayne becomes a 6-time Knockouts champion. That's all.
1 reign away from tying Gail Kim for the most reigns as Knockouts champion at 7. Kick to the back there by Kiera Hogan. And we'll see what happens come Saturday nights. Who will become #1 contender for the Knockouts Championship? Who will be Knockouts champion? And who's the former champion that's going to show up? Champions that show up this Saturday nights at Slammiversary. So many questions need to be answered as Kimberly goes for the cover here on Kylie Ray, who kicks out at 2. 10 knockouts competing here, looking to build momentum towards the Knockouts #1 contenders gauntlet this Saturday night. It continues right after this. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling. It is Knockouts tag team action. 10 knockouts in all competing here. Looking to build momentum towards this Saturday night. Float over by Kimberly and a kick out by Kylie Ray. All of these knockouts will be competing in the Knockouts #1 contenders gauntlet match this Saturday at Slammiversary. Madison Rayne, you'll be in that match as well. Are you taking notes? Are you scouting? Are you seeing things that you can use come this Saturday?
Look, as if I need another advantage. Josh, think about this. I sit out here week in and week out, and I talk about these women. And I identify the game plans of these women. Nobody's more prepared for this match than I am.
We'll see what happens come Saturday night. We're also talking about which former champions may show up at Slammiversary. The buzz, ladies and gentlemen, in the wrestling world has been Slammiversary for weeks. And the Arachnorana by Susie. That's a little bit of Sue Young coming through. Cover on Kimberly, and Tasha Steelz breaks it up in 2. Do you think that we're going to need to see Susie? There's a cutter. Excuse me, Sue Young?
Nope.
German suplex. Wow. And now here comes Kiera Hogan with the roundhouse. Here comes Havoc. Kiera ducks the clothesline, and the hottest flame got caught and planted by Havoc. Double spear by Taya and Rosemary. Alicia Edwards on the other side of the ring, and Alicia with a high cross body. She got caught. Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie. Look at Alicia Edwards. Popped off a double DDT in the center of the ring. Kimberly with a roundhouse. And Alicia Edwards is down. Here comes Kylie Ray. Look at the athleticism of Kylie. Super kick. Susie's turn. And Susie plants Kimberly in the center of the ring. Shoulders down, and she got her. And it's a victory here. Oh, boy.
Here are your winners, Havoc, Nevaeh, Alicia, Susie, and Kylie Ray.
Oh, Josh, did you see? That was Sue Young's signature move. That was the panic switch.
Oh, you're right. Susie using the panic switch. But it led to a victory, and here comes Taya Valkyrie. And is going after Susie. Here's Rosemary. Rosemary going after Kylie Ray. Johnny Bravo getting involved. And folks, it's breaking down as we get ready for Slammiversary this Saturday night. Tasha Steelz, Kiera Hogan, Nevaeh, and Havoc. And all the knockouts are just beating the hell out of each other. Kimberly and Alicia Edwards on the other side of the ring. It's chaos as we get ready to crown a new #1 contender for the Knockouts Championship this Saturday night. Madison Rayne, you're sitting pretty in the catbird seat watching all these knockouts beat the living life out of each other.
I love this. Nobody's thinking long term. Everyone's thinking about right now. Everyone's mad right now. Let them beat each other up.
Down goes Bravo. Good riddance. Super kick from Kylie Ray to Rosemary. Super kick to Taya Valkyrie. And Kylie Ray holds the ring strong. Perhaps Kylie Ray has all the momentum leading into Saturday night, leading into Slammiversary live on pay-per-view. Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm worried about your chances come Saturday in the Knockouts Gauntlet match. I mean, did you see what those knockouts just did out there? You got Kylie Ray, you got Susie, Kimberly,
right.
Rosemary.
Did you see what they all did to each other? So guess who's not walking into Saturday? Beat up, worn out. It's me, the smart one.
It all goes down live this Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. Slammiversary exclusively on pay-per-view. It's going to be an absolutely incredible, newsworthy night. Take a look at some of the other matches we'll see this Saturday night. The Impact Wrestling World Tag Team titles are on the line when the North defend against the unlikely duo of Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock. Moose will defend the TNA World Heavyweight Championship against Tommy Dreamer this Saturday, and it's old school rules. Those two will be across the ring from each other tonight when Moose and a partner of his choosing face Tommy Dreamer and Crazy Steve. Moose still hasn't found a partner for tonight. Do you have any idea who his partner is?
I know everything. I know everything.
Also this Saturday night, the X Division Championship is on the line when Willie Mack defends his championship against Chris Bay. The Knockouts Championship will be on the line also this Saturday night. Jordan Grace defends her title against Deonna Purrazzo. Those two competitors will have a contract signing later tonight. What do you think is going to happen Saturday? Do we crown a new Knockouts champion?
100%.
I can't wait.
Crown a new Knockouts champion. And again, I think Jordan Grace leaves in a sling.
And in the main event, the World Championship hangs in the balance. A mystery opponent is coming to Slammiversary to face Ace Austin, Trey, and Eddie Edwards. Who will leave as Impact Wrestling World Champion? Ladies and gentlemen, it all goes down live this Saturday night, exclusively on pay-per-view. Do not miss Slammiversary.
What is it? What?
And you told me when I left OBE we would never have to come back to this dump. Yeah, here we are, again.
Listen, why did you come with me on this journey? It's because you wanted to be more than OBE. You wanted to be your own man. You gotta trust the process, okay? At Slammiversary, the odds are definitely in our favor, I would say. Would you not?
Yeah?
Yes. But if there's one thing I've learned in my 5 years in the wrestling industry, is that sometimes you gotta go back to where it started, back to the roots, okay? Sometimes you gotta train in the dirt to get where you wanna go. Don't you miss the old gym?
No.
Listen, this will be worth it. Trust me.
This battle started over a week ago on Impact, and it's continued through the week on social media. From the bathroom to around the arena to the outside, everywhere. When will this arm wrestling contest end?
I need a favor. You owe me a favor. I gave you a title match against me. I need a tag team partner tonight.
What?
You down?
I'm a little bit busy right now.
Rhino, you?
Moose, I'm a little busy myself.
All right.
Nice doing business with you.
It's not going like that. You're not taking my money.
Taking your money?
No.
What do you mean? I want it.
You win it, you want to win outside.
Oh, so that's how it's gonna be.
This match taking such a toll on all three of these men. Suicide, that was the closest attempt that we've seen thus far.
I think you're right about that. I mean, he got as close to the X-Division title belt as anybody else thus far, meaning Suicide. So, but I like Kenny King's chances.
I think it's about timing. That ability to know when you need to make your way across the steel cable. And I think that's also because all three men have been here before.
Suicide now has Kenny King in a compromising position, but Sabin in there to pick up the pieces. He has him cradled.
Oh, no.
Whoa! Wow.
Right on the upper spine. Sabin planting Kenny King. Don't waste time here. If you're Chris Sabin, you got to get moving there, buddy.
Yeah, Sabin absolutely compacted him there with that driver. Now Suicide. Oh, electric chair. Kenny King now follows up nicely with the leg drop. Great action here in our X-Division Championship opening match.
Kenny King capitalized after that nice electric chair by Suicide on Sabin's throat with the leg drop, and now Kenny King, he's feeling good right now. Kenny's going to scale up here and do what he does great. Grab his title and get the heck out of Boston.
3 months as X-Division champion, and Kenny King, you're right, Taz, trying to leave Slammiversary with that belt in hand, and here's his opportunity.
Might be time for the champ, Kenny King, to ascend the throne yet again.
Here we go.
Suicide able to come on. We've seen this.
Oh, nice counter. Look at Kenny King.
The champion up to the task. Oh, what an enziguri there by Sabin. Oh! It's like a fireworks show, like a grand finale here. Oh, man, what a power bomb.
Great counter by Sabin. Sabin's not done with Suicide.
Watch out!
X-Division champ springs in, catches him with the blockbuster. Great action, and listen to this crowd.
Oh, they appreciate this incredible high-risk action in Ultimate X. What a great way to kick off Slammiversary here in Boston.
I don't care where you go, and I don't care who I piss off. You're not going to see action like this anywhere worldwide to kick off a pay-per-view.
Amen.
All three men now doing their best to get back to a vertical base.
Oh, look at Suicide. How innovative.
You're like a freeze frame. Oh, able to drop down and avoid the contact as Sabin charged at him.
Watch out, Kenny.
Suicide now, full head of steam. Well, little, here of a head and shoulder fake, little full body fake yet again. Man, look at this guy move.
Just one step ahead.
Missile drop kick takes both men down.
I'll tell you, that Suicide, I don't know who the hell he is under that mask. He's got insane foot speed, athleticism, grace. He's loaded with talent. Let's take another look at Suicide doing what he does so damn well.
But the angle, Taz.
Oh, it's insane that the way he springboarded across like that. He made it look easy, like effortless.
And to take both men out with that high-risk move.
Wonder how we look in black and white. Cut for this guy, Suicide, huh? What do you think there tonight?
Yeah. Don't think so.
In the crowd here in the Gannis Arena.
It's pretty well documented that masked men like motorcycles. I don't know if you know that.
I think I've heard that. Suicide, though, wasn't able to capitalize, so that drop kick took a lot out of him as well. Kenny King charges in, finds nothing but turnbuckle there. Look at that. Oh, whoa. Look at the stairway to heaven here.
Oh, yeah, but Kenny King stopped him in his tracks. Suicide's getting tied up here.
'11-year history of TNA wrestling.
Well, Suicide kicked him out, kicked Sabin out of that.
Thought we were going to see a little Tower of Doom, not so fast.
You can just sense that something's going to happen because of the way these three men think and their insane athleticism and their will to take risk.
Saban's got both men all tied up in that corner.
Saban just climb away here.
This matchup is the personification of high risk. Oh my gosh.
Dangerous.
And you can see the anguish etched across the face of one of the challengers there in Saban.
It's like a damn car wreck right out here on I-93.
You're right. You see the after effects of that Tower of Doom out of the corner with the bodies laid out all over the ring.
All three of these guys sacrificing so much, just putting their bodies on the line. That's what the X Division Championship means.
One down, all three men spent. Come on, Kenny King, you got something left in the tank, kid. Get up there, get your title.
Almost as if he could hear you, Taz. He's trying to do just that, trying to make that climb.
Oh, look at Suicide in the background, in that other corner. There's Suicide doing the same thing, though.
Oh, might be a bit of a race here. Look at the way Kenny King now scaling the cable. Makes it nearly impossible.
Suicide making up ground.
Suicide's close. Oh, my God. Stop him, Kenny. Get the mask. Oh. Suicide.
King reaching for that mask, and now holding on for dear life, and it's Saban and King right on the cusp of taking the title down.
This is dangerous. Kenny King.
Oh! Saban's got to regroup.
He don't have it yet.
Can he take it down? Can he take down the champion?
No.
He's got to unbuckle the belt.
No, stop him, Kenny. He can't get it.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Your winner and new X Division champion, Chris Sabin.
What a great victory for that man, the new X Division champion, capping off his comeback. This one's got to feel good.
You're right. I think it's an affirmation, a confirmation that Chris Sabin is back.
The action continues with the largest tag team in all of Impact Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first a total combined weight of 801 pounds, Triple XL.
AC Romero and Larry D with the ground literally shaking. Look at the size of Larry D and AC Romero, 800 pounds combined. If these two could get it together, folks, if these two could start building momentum, look out for Triple XL.
Their opponents from the Diener compound, Cody and Cousin Jake. They are the Diener.
Cody Diener in the front, sipping on the brewski. Big Cousin Jake behind him. Big Nasty. I'd go for a brewski right now on this amazing Tuesday night.
Sipping on the Bruce.
That's you talk when you're around the Dieners.
Never around the Dieners. I wouldn't know.
Cody Diener and Cousin Jake all set for action here. They couldn't be any different from AC Romero and Larry D. But imagine if these guys were all friends on a Diener compound, doing some hunting, doing some fishing. I could get campfires, roasted marshmallows, having s'mores.
You need to stop. You don't do any of those things. You're not excited at the idea of these four men doing those things, and that doesn't happen.
No, it'll be Cousin Jake getting the start here against Larry D. Big boy from Kentucky. Cousin Jake, Big Nasty, and Cody Diener. And again, folks, as things start to change here in Impact Wrestling, these are the types of teams that need the opportunities. In Madison Rain, with the World Tag Team titles on the line this Saturday night, the North have been tag team champions now for over a calendar year. But then you have the world's most dangerous tag team in Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock. something may change Saturday night. We may crown new tag team champions. I know you've been singing the praises of the North for months.
I have been, and I will continue to do so. These men have been on a year-plus long reign. But I will say, if the team of Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock can work cohesively, the North may be in trouble.
Here comes Larry D. Oh, big-time shoulder tackle to Cousin Jake, rocking him to the floor. And look at Cousin Jake! What a slam! What a body slam to Larry D. And here comes Cody Deaner. And Deaner into Larry D. Cousin Jake with a shoulder tackle, and Larry D desperately needs to make a tag. Cody Deaner covered, and Larry D kicks out at 2. These athletes know this is what they have to do if they want to step up, if they want to make it to the bright lights of a pay-per-view like Slammiversary this Saturday. And Larry D, with a forearm, just rocked Cody Deaner back to AC. Oh, God! AC Romero just clubbing Cody Deaner. Was ugly, but effective.
Do you think they reinforced the ring before these 4 men began throwing their weight around like this?
I hope so. Because look at the size of AC Romero and Cody Deaner, like a lawn dart that you might see on the Deaner compound. Oh! And AC Romero just runs through Cody. There's a cover, and Cousin Jake realized quickly this one may be over and needed to break it up at 2.
You know, I think I'm going to get you a one-way ticket to the Deaner compound.
Oh, I would enjoy that. Oh, what a shoulder tackle pounce by AC Romero. That looked like a plane taking off right there. AC Romero, such a specimen. Look at the size of this human being. 801 pounds. That's like 10 of you.
Great math, Josh.
And Cody Deaner sidesteps AC Romero. Oh, what a boot there. Larry D trying to get something going. And Larry D kicks out the ankle of Cody Deaner, stops him. Look at Larry D. Looking like a luchador in there right now. Tag was made. Larry D didn't realize it. That powerbomb was awesome, but that's not a cover because Cousin Jake is legal. Larry D on those big shoulders, and he got pinned. Deaners pick up the win.
Here are your winners, the Deaners.
So the Deaners take advantage and pick up the victory here. Larry D thought he had it all won with the sit-out powerbomb. Look at this. There's the powerbomb. Cody stays down because he knows he's not legal. Larry's getting the instructions from the referee. Cousin Jake picks up a victory here and steals one. And Larry D and AC Romero, it's back to the drawing board for the 2 big boys.
Hold on.
Maybe not. Larry D and AC Romero attacking the Deaners. The match is over. But these 2 want to send a message.
What has gotten into these men tonight?
Triple XL all over the Deaners here on Impact Wrestling. They want to make headlines. They don't want to be forgotten about. Triple XL. They want to send a message to every other team. AC Romero up on the second. I hope they reinforced the ropes. Cousin Jake's neck. Wow. Message delivered. Look at the size of AC Romero and Larry D. Together over 800 pounds. And if they can learn to cheat, if they can learn to have aggression, if they can learn to bend the rules, then Larry D and AC Romero, Triple XL, could become a very dangerous tag team.
Hey, Rohit, I'll be honest, man. I've asked everybody in the locker room to be my tag team partner. And they're all jealous of me because I'm the real world champion. You know how that is. So, it's me and you're my last resort.
Last. Last. Oh, okay. So you just assume, because you're asking me to be your tag team partner, you assume I'm going to be your partner, but you come in here asking me last. Last! This happened with Swinger weeks ago. Johnny Swinger, of all people, have you seen my ability in the ring? That does not deserve last! What is this? Huh? You assume I'm gonna say yes?
Are you in?
Well, yeah. You could have hyped me up first.
There you go. That's a spirit. Make sure you bring that to the ring tonight. Bottom of the barrel.
Look, Daddy, puff that chest out. I told you you're going to be the X Division champion. Trust in the swingman. I'm going to take care of everything. We're going to get that X Division strap around your waist. I'm going to go to the man right now and straighten this out, Daddy. Listen, Kojak, you're screwing up my angle with this kid. I got a lot of money on the line. Where do you get off banning me from ringside? I talked to the cancel culture. They got pretty good legal minds. They told me I have every right to be at ringside because I'm his emotional support companion. So unless you want a big fat lawsuit, the suit's the big higher up.
Don't need a lawsuit. Completely unnecessary. I can lose my job. It's not.
You don't deserve this job.
You know what? If this is gonna clear all it up, you can be in Bay's corner at Slammiversary, okay? Right?
You're damn right, or you'll be back selling encyclopedias. You weren't any good at that either, were you?
Chris Bay.
Chris Bay looks like a skinny Flavor Flav.
Johnny Swinger.
Johnny Swinger looks like the convenience store hot dog just all the way at the back of the rack.
Three of us? How about you make three of you?
Are you paying attention? Did you see the challenge that was just laid out?
Smart me up, Daddy.
The Deaners and Willie Mack.
All that, yeah, I got all the answers. Just trust in the swingman, Daddy.
Well, Johnny Swinger and Chris Bay are, I don't know, friends adjacent. We'll see if Chris Bay, Johnny Swinger, and Rohit can defeat this team. Tag made. Here comes Willie Mack. He's had issues with Chris Bay. There's no doubt about it. Bay has been looking to get the X Division championship, and he's used Johnny Swinger as a pawn. Willie Mack cuts the line. I'm loving this action. Willie Mack drops Rohit. Bodies flying everywhere. Chris Bay with a pinning opportunity. Hands locked in. Bay nearly pinned the X Division champion. Chris Bay comes flying off with a famouser off the second, and Chris Bay has pinned the X Division champion.
Chris Bay should be next in line to challenge Willie Mack.
So Chris Bay has his date with Destiny. Chris Bay has his X Division championship match. It'll go down at Slammiversary against Willie Mack. Johnny Swinger may lead Chris Bay to the X Division championship. You got Swinger as a goof on the outside laughing, but he may lead Bay to the X Division championship, and then I guarantee you Bay leaves Swinger by the wayside.
This match is certainly taking a toll on Chris Bay tonight.
And Johnny Swinger gets involved. Swinger throws suicide off the top rope. And there's Chris Bay able to connect. Cover by Chris Bay. Hooks one leg, grapevines the other. And Suicide's been defeated by Chris Bay. So Chris Bay with the assist from Johnny Swinger, building momentum towards Slammiversary, where Chris Bay will challenge Willie Mack.
You're looking at the next X Division champion in Chris Bay.
Conversation all day. We can keep talking in circles, but I know you want to pull off with the kid. I know you want to go make some moves, because let me let you in on a little secret. I'm about to be the next X Division champion. You want to know why? Because that old head Johnny Swinger running all my errands for me, getting me closer to the title. He's taking all the bumps. He's doing everything. Let's get him finessed. Long story short, and I know you're next to get finessed. I know you want that, so what you want? Go to dinner? You want to skip that, go back to my place? How you want to do it? You can do it your way.
Good luck on Saturday.
Like this. Look on it. Hey, shout air here. Hey. Hey, listen. Hey.
Listen, Daddy. The office won't budge. You're on your own this Saturday, brother.
What are you talking about? What?
The one and only Deonna Purrazzo.
Whoa! What's this?
She's here.
What is this? It's Deonna Purrazzo.
The virtuosa is here at Impact Wrestling.
And man, have you made your presence felt.
Deonna Purrazzo is offering a hand, and Deonna Purrazzo stacks the arm! Deonna Purrazzo with an armbar! Deonna Purrazzo has the champion down! Deonna Purrazzo standing over the champion, standing over the championship belt, sending a message to everyone. What does it mean for Jordynne Grace and her championship?
Man, you are not waiting for anyone when it comes to Impact Wrestling.
All she had to do was come and find me face to face and not stab me in the
Deonna, shut up and listen to me. I know you came to Impact with a chip on your shoulder, but there's a right way and a wrong way to go about making a name for yourself, and you chose the wrong way.
Of course, Jordynne Grace wants to get her hands on me.
I'm literally going to crush you.
I didn't come to Impact Wrestling to brawl, to fraternize with lower-class people. I came to be a champion.
So making her Impact Wrestling in-ring debut, the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna with a running knee, side leg sweep from Deonna Purrazzo, and she floats over, now has the arm, and Alicia Edwards taps out immediately.
And when the Knockouts Championship is on the line, that's when Jordynne Grace can meet me in the ring.
There's the Knockouts champion. There's Jordynne Grace. And Deonna Purrazzo is retreating. Clearly, she's holding the cards and calling the shots in this rivalry with the Knockouts champion, Jordynne Grace.
And when we meet in the ring, whenever that day might be, look at me, hear me, understand that you will lose your championship.
Anytime you want, I'll give you a title match.
So Jordynne Grace is 12 nights away from defending her Knockouts championship at Slammiversary against the upstart Deonna Purrazzo. Spinebuster by Jordynne Grace. Jordan just scoops and slams. Jordynne Grace has Kimberly up, and Grace driver connects Jordynne Grace, perhaps sending a clear message to Deonna Purrazzo. Oh, hold on a second. Is she here?
Did you really think I would be coming to the ring tonight, Jordan? I didn't come to Impact Wrestling to engage in frivolous combat. I came to be the Knockouts champion. And on July 18th, you put that title on the line, so that's when you'll meet me in the ring.
Just over a month ago, Deonna Purrazzo made a shocking arrival here at Impact Wrestling and had the whole wrestling world talking. She challenges Jordynne Grace. Jordynne has been dominant in her almost 2 years here at Impact Wrestling and has been a fighting champion since holding that title, defeating Taya Valkyrie in her historic title reign. As customary, Deonna, sign first.
One second. I want you to understand exactly what you're getting yourself into. There's no trickery here. You're not being fooled. When you step in the ring with the Virtuosa, you are stepping in the ring with class. You're stepping in the ring with sophistication. And Saturday, you're exiting the ring without the Knockouts Championship.
Jimmy, take a step back from me. Deonna, I get that you're classy and you think that you're sophisticated, right? But I'm the Hossette, and I don't really think that you know what you're getting yourself into right now.
Wait.
What? What, Jimmy? What are you gonna do, huh?
You want to fight? Beat your ass!
You want to fight? Don't look at him. I'm dressed. I'm ready.
The world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. There's Josh Alexander and Ethan Page, the World Tag Team Champions. The numbers advantage. Ken Shamrock is completely knocked out.
I am here to talk about the world's most dangerous man. You know what makes the world's most dangerous man? Somebody with a friend.
Ken Shamrock is here.
His friends. You got an enemy.
Callahan's in the ring. Sami Callihan is fighting alongside Ken Shamrock. They're standing together and taking out the the World Tag Team Champions.
Who would have ever thought we would see these two standing as allies in the ring?
Does this look like a safe work environment?
You know, the more I think about this, I don't even know why I helped you to begin with.
I'm not gonna stand by and let this happen to my countrymen.
Maybe it's because I want to be the one to take you out.
Yes. That's why July 18th, Slammiversary, you guys put those belts on the line against Sammy and Shamrock. It'll be great. You'll tear them apart.
Just maybe. But look at us, and I realize we could be the world's most dangerous tag team.
If you need my help tonight, I'll be there.
Sami Callihan, one-on-one with Josh Alexander. And Callihan drives the knee, and Sami Callihan spun. The pin just hit the referee. Ken Shamrock said earlier, if you need me out there with you, I'll be there. And Sami Callihan delivers the pile driver to Josh Alexander. And if this happens, on the 18th, Callihan will have won the tag team titles for himself and Ken Shamrock.
Sami Callihan, from the time that I came into Impact, I don't like the way he looks, I don't like the way he talks, and I don't like the way he treats people.
It's no secret that I don't like Ken Shamrock. Hell, I think he's absolutely crazy. Look at him. Best shape of his life. He's going out there doing things you never expect. He's like this crazy wild stallion.
But anybody that can take the kind of pain that Sami took and not tap out, instead pass out, I want that guy in my corner.
But you know what? Got it crazy myself. I said, what the hell? I'm gonna take him for a spin. We become the world's most dangerous tag team.
On any given day, would I like to punch him in the face? Yes. But we're after something much bigger. And we have to put that aside in order to achieve that goal. And that goal is to end the North and capture gold.
Sometimes I like talking riddles. One night I came up with this proverb in my head. The story of the scorpion and the frog. Scorpion comes up on a stream. Can't swim. Looks around, sees the frog. He says, hey, brother, you wanna give me a ride across this stream? Frog says, no way. You're a scorpion. You're gonna sting me. Scorpion goes, nah, man. Give me a ride across. Nothing bad will happen. Idiot frog agrees. He's swimming. Gets about halfway across the stream. Scorpion stings the frog. And as they're both going down, both drowning together, the frog looks at the scorpion and goes, why'd you sting me? The scorpion says, because I'm a scorpion. That's just what I do.
That's who Sami is. And that's why when we go into this match, me and Sami both have to be on the same page. But at the same time, I'm not ignorant or stupid. If that scorpion happens to accidentally sting the frog, well, that frog just might accidentally break his neck.
Can Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock get along Saturday night? Can they become tag team champions?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one first. Representing Moose Nation, he is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Moose!
This man defends his TNA World Heavyweight Championship Saturday night against Tommy Dreamer. We'll talk about how that match came about. But a preview of sorts here tonight. Moose, well, said that he's found the bottom of the... We'll see how these two can fare and how they will get along in this tag team matchup. Just a few nights away, folks, from Slammiversary Live on pay-per-view. Moose has all the tools it takes, despite what Dreamer said, and that may have rattled Tommy. That may have rattled Moose. We'll find out Saturday night. We'll debate throughout this tag team contest.
His tag team partner from Hyderabad, Rohit Raju.
So, Madison Rain, what is it about Rohit? He's just kind of always hanging around like the standby wrestler, and he's always ready to go, but he's a great athlete. What is it? I mean, what does he need to do? What does he need to, does he need to step up? Does he need to lose some of his anger? What is it?
He just needs to channel that anger. Look, he's in a slump. Professional athletes hit these roadblocks from time to time. Rohit just needs to stay the course, not forget what he brings to the table, and he'll get to the other side of this.
Well, perhaps teaming with Moose, and Moose is looking to build momentum towards Slammiversary Saturday night. Maybe Rohit can find himself on the winning side of things. It's going to be tough against this team.
Their opponents first from the Black Hills Sanatorium, Crazy Steve.
Perhaps no better partner for someone like Tommy Dreamer than Crazy Steve, the man who comes to the ring with a monkey around his neck. He has a pet fake monkey, and he called Moose the fake World Heavyweight Champion. They went one-on-one, and Moose took out Crazy Steve. More on that in just a second.
His tag team partner from Yonkers, New York, Tommy Dreamer.
So after the match was over, Moose went after Crazy Steve, assaulted him, took him out. Tommy Dreamer came out. Moose looked like he was going to leave and then turned around and knocked out Dreamer. Dreamer had some passionate words to say following that. And now these two all set to team up, Tommy Dreamer, Crazy Steve against the team of Moose and Rohit Raju. So that sets the table for these four. Not to mention it's Moose versus Dreamer Saturday night at Slammiversary for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. So Madison Rain, on this final opportunity to send a message, who needs the win more? Is it Rohit and Moose or Tommy and Crazy Steve?
I mean, I don't think that Moose needs to be in this match. What do these men not understand? Slammiversary is days away. You don't need to warm up. You don't need a warm-up match. You need to go home and rest. I don't know why Moose doesn't understand that, but I digress. Here we are. I think that Tommy Dreamer and Crazy Steve need the win in this match here tonight. More.
Certainly cannot wait for Slammiversary this Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out shopimpact.com/Slammiversary, and you can get all your Slammiversary merchandise as we get ready to celebrate Impact Wrestling and Slammiversary on Saturday night. Don't forget Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the Slammiversary celebration live on Zoom. I'll be hosting. I know that you'll be getting ready for your match, the Knockouts #1 Contenders Gauntlet match, but you'll be there as well. We'll be joined by the likes of Deonna Purrazzo, the North, and whoever else happens to show up a little bit early for Slammiversary on Saturday morning. The celebration. Go to ImpactWrestling.com for more. Dreamer with the suplex and makes the tag to Crazy Steve. And here comes Crazy Steve. Oh, Dreamer assists Crazy Steve, and there's a cover. Hooks the outside leg, and a kick out there by Rohit. Crazy Steve is certainly unique, wouldn't you say?
I mean, that's one way to put it, but, you know, I said a moment ago that maybe Tommy Dreamer and Crazy Steve need this win more, but as I'm watching now, as I'm rethinking, this may be a perfect moment for Rohit to turn the momentum in his favor.
And Rohit drives through Crazy Steve, makes the tag to Moose, the former NFL offensive lineman. Self-proclaimed, self-professed TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And Moose, oh, Crazy Steve slips out the back. Ducks the line. Oh, what a big shot there by Crazy Steve. I was afraid there when I said self-professed that you were going to break my eyes a little bit because this is, quote-unquote, your champion.
I've just stopped listening to you. Moose is my champion. Moose is defending his title at Slammiversary, at the biggest pay-per-view of the summer, and you still, with these stupid lines, self-professed. Stop it, Josh.
Oh, Moose eats the turnbuckle there, and to your point from earlier, that may affect Moose Saturday night to try to deliver the lights-out spear. Dreamer and Crazy Steve working together here. Oh, Crazy Steve. There's Tommy Dreamer with an E-lift. Crazy Steve back to the outside. Dreamer's starting to go to work here. And Moose with a big-time chop. So this is a preview of what's to come Saturday, folks, when these two go one-on-one for Moose's self-professed TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Dreamer backed into the turnbuckle by Moose. You know, when you look at the checklist between Tommy Dreamer and Moose, you got to give every single check mark to Moose. Everything goes in his favor. Stronger, younger, faster, more agile. But the one thing that Moose doesn't have that Tommy Dreamer does have, heart. A lot of people say that Moose has no heart as he falls to the floor. And Dreamer redirected by Rohit, and Dreamer redirects Rohit at the intersection. Here comes Crazy Steve, and Steve dives, got caught there by Moose. That's what happened in their one-on-one match. But Dreamer there this time to help Crazy Steve. And Steve felt that drop kick to the back. Here comes Dreamer, and Rohit with an interception back inside the center of the ring.
There you go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Rohit needs. He needs to stay on Tommy Dreamer. Could you imagine if Rohit beats Tommy Dreamer in this match?
Yeah, what could that do for the career of Rohit?
That could propel Rohit to being next in line after Moose defeats Tommy Dreamer this Saturday and retains his TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Moose with the gold boots and trunks. He's ready for Slammiversary this Saturday night. Crazy Steve barking over there, trying to motivate Tommy Dreamer back into this match. Moose firing away. What's going to happen Saturday night? What's going to happen in our main event? Who will leave as the actual Impact Wrestling World Champion? Trey, Ace Austin, Eddie Edwards, and the fourth mystery opponent? I cannot wait to find out. Folks, you got to join us live Saturday night on pay-per-view. And, Dreamer catches Moose in the midsection. And Tommy Dreamer with the DDT. Moose needs to make a tag. Now going back over to the other side. Also, don't forget Slammiversary being broadcast in Spanish. Thanks to our friends at Fight TV. And here comes Rohit. Here comes Crazy Steve. Steve with a clothesline to Rohit. Big time back elbow there. And here we go. There's a reversal. Crazy Steve goes up and over. Crazy Steve off the other side. Rohit misses wildly. Snap near there by Crazy Steve. Twisting. Crazy Steve building. More offense. Side leg sweep. Crazy Steve floats over into a submission hold here. Rohit's neck being introduced to its elbow and shoulder. Moose breaks that up. Here comes Dreamer. And Tommy Dreamer's never met a fight that he hasn't wanted to be a part of.
This is another glimpse into what we have to look forward to this Saturday.
Wait. Back inside the ring. Rohit was looking for the victory, and Crazy Steve kicked out at 2. Big-time knee lift there by Rohit. Running forearm. Dreamer and Moose battling on the outside. Rohit and Crazy Steve on the inside of the ring. Crazy Steve looking for a DDT out of the corner. Crazy Steve with the cover, and Crazy Steve has pinned Rohit Raju on Impact Wrestling.
Here are your winners, Tommy Dreamer and Crazy Steve.
So while Tommy Dreamer and Moose weren't involved in the decision here tonight, Dreamer gets his hand raised. And will he get his hand raised come Saturday night? Come Slammiversary, live on pay-per-view. Will Dreamer become the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion?
Smells like clowns.
And there is Hernandez. He's ready to go. Hernandez is ready for this street fight, this backlot brawl with Rhino.
We recently broke the story that on Saturday, July 18th at Slammiversary, a former world champion will make his return to Impact Wrestling. We can now confirm from multiple sources that not only will he be in attendance, but he will not be alone. They're coming, more as the story develops.
come for something? Come for somewhere here?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna come get this.
Suck! Oh!
Money. It's my money. I didn't want it to come to this, but this is my money. Rhino! My money, punk! Split it. You can hear my revving rap sounding like the engine of a 747 crash. Back out the trash, I was never more as ready as. Now I'm feeling sharper than a heavy ass machete slash. Give me lip, cut your head in half, you won't get it back. Had some dead weight on my back, I got rid of that. Got my head straight and left the flask in my little task. And I ain't bitter or a quitter, but consider that I lost a few rings. I'm trying to do things to get it back.
Last month, officials at Impact Wrestling made the dramatic decision to vacate the Impact World Championship.
The World Championship is now vacant, but we will crown a brand new Impact Wrestling World Champion at Slammiversary.
The main event will be Eddie Edwards versus Trey versus Ace Austin versus a mystery opponent. And on that night, we are guaranteed a new world champion.
On July 18th, the world of Impact Wrestling will change. Eddie Edwards is a wily veteran with a heart of passion, a former world heavyweight champion, former two-time X Division champion, and former 5-time tag team champion.
In the world of professional wrestling, the word destiny is used a lot. But for myself, I truly feel that my destiny is winning that Impact World Championship once again, becoming the Impact World Champion. That is my destiny. That is what I was born to do. Now, I was the Impact Champion before. That feels like ages ago. Since then, I was hit in the face with a baseball bat. I almost lost my eye. I almost lost my career. I've had friends come and go. My relationship with my wife almost came to an end. Things have changed in my life. The more things change like that, the more it reminds me how much that Impact World Championship means to me. Every day I fight to become the world champion once again.
At age 23, Ace Austin has high hopes of becoming the youngest world champion in the history of Impact Wrestling. One of the most athletically gifted wrestlers in the history of the business, this former X Division champion has drawn favorable comparisons to the phenomenal AJ Styles. His athleticism is matched only by his arrogance.
I have been a professional wrestler for only 5 years. And at 21 years old, I was signed to Impact Wrestling only 4 years into my career, and it only took me 8 months inside of Impact Wrestling to become the second youngest X Division champion of all time. And when I became X Division champion, where did I end up? The main event picture, because that's what I am, a main eventer, and the main event should be the world champion. What you're looking at right here is what I like to call the inevitable. Prior to joining me, Madman Fulton was under somebody's control, and control was always the root of the problem. This is a mutually beneficial partnership. This is so that Madman Fulton can realize his full potential, and Ace Austin can become the youngest Impact World Champion of all time.
Trey is 1/3 of the beloved Rascals. At age 25, he is both the future and the present of Impact Wrestling. On the path to becoming a top contender for the World Championship, he was surprisingly attacked from behind on 2 separate occasions, and a suspect has since emerged.
They say that the same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. What that means is that it's not about the circumstances, but more or less what you're made of. I have always known what I was made of. I've been the hungriest a human being could ever be. But I needed it. I needed that pit in my stomach. Because you don't know what a pit like that does to a kid like me. A kid that doesn't know how to control his emotions. Ace, you picked up the worst bone you could have when you came at my mother. This is about so much more than that. Because what you made me feel like when I was a kid. And I had to cry, and I had to wonder, and I had to dream about what it would be like to eat again instead of starve. And Ace Austin, you stupid son of a... You are the first one that I aim for when that bell rings. And after Slammiversary, I swear, I will never be hungry again.
3 great athletes, 3 determined men, 3 fierce competitors preparing for battle, each knowing their opponent's strengths and weaknesses. But what they don't know is who the mystery man is. In recent months, rumors have swirled regarding some big names coming to Impact Wrestling, including a former world champion. Is the former world champion the mystery opponent in the 4-way battle for the Impact World Championship?
I'll tell you how I feel. I don't. Every single interview that I've done leading up to Slammiversary, they all ask the same thing. Who's gonna show up? Who could it be? I gave them all the same answer. I don't give a damn. I don't care. It doesn't matter who they put in the match. It's not gonna change the inevitable.
Do you think that I'm not prepared? Do you think that I'm not ready to expect the unexpected? My 2020 hasn't exactly gone as planned, but do you want to know what I do care about? I care about embarrassing Ace Austin.
A mystery opponent. And for some, not knowing the final opponent, it can send you down this scary, dark rabbit hole where you are worried, you're contemplating, it could be this guy, it could be that guy, it could be this girl. We don't know. But for me, it changes absolutely nothing.
There is too much focus on who this mystery opponent could be, and not enough focus on what Slammiversary is really about. Is the inevitable Ace Austin becoming the youngest Impact World Champion of all time.
You know what I do care about? Is leaving Slammiversary with the Impact Wrestling World Championship.
by pinning Ace Austin.
I've never had a choice. Every moment of my life, every moment of my career, every bump, every bruise, every broken bone, every baseball bat, every kendo stick has led me back to this right moment, has led me back to Slammiversary 2020, and has led me back to the Impact World Championship. Mystery opponent, no mystery opponent. In the end, it is all going to be the same because I have never had a choice. I am going to be leaving Slammiversary 2020 as the Impact World Champion once again.
On July 18, our world will change. There will be a new world champion and a new face of Impact Wrestling. Who will that person be? No one knows just yet.
One year ago, I was a fresh, brand new face on Impact Wrestling. A 22-year-old kid with so much untapped potential, so much raw talent. He didn't know just how good he was yet. Or at least, that's what people thought. But I knew. 1 year ago, I wasn't even booked on Slammiversary. 1 year later, now, I'm in the main event.
Better buckle up, knuckle up before I rough you up. One contender is easy, you should double up. Anyone wanna test my style, I'ma sun you up.
People like to think that I got here by taking shortcuts, by cheating. That's not it. I got here because I have an insatiable appetite for success. It's what drove me to become X Division champion at 22 years old. And it's what's gonna drive me straight into Saturday at Slammiversary.
You can stop me, you're sloppy. You can call me cocky, but you gotta prop me, I'm the closer. Cause I finished the job, I'm menacing, dog. No, I ain't pretending with y'all. And I keep my composure. Whenever I go, if you ain't know, then I already told you, I'm the closer.
Everybody seems to be forgetting what Slammiversary is about. It's not about some mystery person coming making a big surprise. It's not about Eddie Edwards capturing some old former glory. It's not about a feel-good story for Trey. It's about Ace Austin becoming the face of this industry. The youngest world champion of all time.
We recently broke the story that on Saturday, July 18th at Slammiversary, a former world champion will make his return to Impact Wrestling. We can now confirm from multiple sources that not only will he be in attendance, but he will not be alone. They're coming. More as the story develops.
Everybody's life is different. Everybody's career is different. We all have ups, we all have downs. Some of the same ups, some of the same downs. But in the end, your life is your life, your career is your career. Everybody is different. I sit here today thinking back and knowing that everything that happened, not only in my career, but in my life, has led me to this moment. I never had a choice. You call it destiny, you call it fate. I call it everything has happened for a reason, whether good or bad. I go back, I think to the moment I joined Killer Kowalski's wrestling school. I can feel that moment. I go back to the moment walking up those creaky wooden stairs, hearing the bumps in the ring, people yelling and screaming. My heart is beating fast right now. That moment is what began it all for me. It began this journey that has brought me to Slammiversary 2020. Everything I've gone through, every victory, every step I've taken has led me back to this moment. I have never had a choice. I am the one who needs to be the Impact World Champion. I was born to be the Impact World Champion. Every decision I've made in my life, whether it was right or whether it was wrong, every right I took, every left I took, every time I went straight instead of bearing to the right, has led me back here for a reason. And that reason is I am Impact Wrestling. I have stayed here for a reason. I have fought through injuries. I have fought through relationships. I have fought through friendships. I have fought through it all for a reason. I am meant to be the Impact World Champion. I need to be the Impact World Champion. I have never had a choice. I will be walking out of Slammiversary 2020 as the new Impact World Champion.
It all goes down, folks, live this Saturday night exclusively on pay-per-view Slammiversary. The World Championship hangs in the balance this Saturday night. A mystery opponent, Ace Austin, Trey, and Eddie Edwards. Who will leave as Impact Wrestling World Champion? Find out live on pay-per-view this Saturday night.
There's a #1 contenders knockouts gauntlet match. Which one of these knockouts walks out of Slammiversary as #1 contender? Me.
Also, this Saturday night, the X Division Championship is on the line as Willie Mack defends his championship against Chris Bay. Can Willie Mack keep his X Division reign intact? Find out Saturday night.
The TNA World Heavyweight title is on the line when defending champion Moose takes on Tommy Dreamer, and it's old school rules.
And in a legitimate championship match, we'll see what happens when the Knockouts title's on the line as Jordynne Grace defends her championship against the upstart, the virtuosa, Deonna Purrazzo. Will we crown a new Impact Knockouts champion Saturday night?
Also on the line will be the World Tag Team titles when defending champs, the North take on the team of Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock.
It all goes down, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday night on pay-per-view. I can't wait for Slammiversary. You're competing at Slammiversary this Saturday night. Don Callis will be back with me on the call. It's going to be amazing. It all goes down Saturday night on pay-per-view, 8 p.m. Eastern. I can't wait. Can you feel it for Slammiversary?
Yeah, bro, I really don't know how I feel about a mystery opponent. I don't like mysteries. Okay. I didn't like reading Scooby-Doo. I didn't like Mystery Meet Monday at school. That is nasty. I don't like a mystery opponent either. I don't think we can read Scooby-Doo, bro. That's not how. Yo, is Ace Austin working out at our gym on Instagram right now? That is the gym, bro. What we about to do? I'm about to do exactly what he wants us to do, bro. Pulling up. Let's go. Let's do it.
You learned the valuable lessons, and I'm going to keep teaching you valuable lessons. First lesson, don't ever put your hands on his beautiful face. Don't ever do that. Second, you're going to pick up the broom over there, okay, and you're going to sweep the ring, because when you make a mess like you have, clean up after yourself. That's what we do around here. Clean up our own messes. That's what men do, okay? So, I'm thinking that after you're done cleaning that, maybe we head to the bathrooms. I think we can take care of the bathrooms today. I don't know if you did the trash, but we're going to need to do trash, okay? No, 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 no! Come on, baby.
Stumble and even fumble, but don't let that be all. You gotta give yourself up, be a leader, stand tall. The people are looking at you cause you are leading the charge. Lead the way, make a new path. Make waves, keep it tighter than a do-rag. Push them out the way, make them move back. Don't start, just do that. Believe in yourself, believe that you are the only one who overcome when you face the odds. And don't ever let them stop you, cause from the beginning you vowed not to.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. You don't think I knew you were going to show up? You don't think I knew? What do you think Fulton's doing his rap right now? That's on you. That's your fault. Why you not coming here with a good idea today, huh? Why did you think? Do you want to make it to Slammiversary? Do you want to make it? Do you even want to get there? Huh? You should. You should, because this is inevitable, son. It doesn't matter if you're 100%. Get off my head!
Yeah. All right, Will. Good. You hurt him? Do that slam.